Nikki Harden, nutrition and detox coach and the formulator of 21 Cleanse, my therapeutic grade organic herbal detox system to help you get the toxins, chemicals, and environmental pollutants out of your body without fasting, starving, or sacrificing your lifestyle. So today I'm going to dive into GMOs. Now the reason I've decided to share with you today about GMOs is because it's so apparent that the media has done an incredible job with making the term GMO almost a household name. And in my time in helping people, thousands of people, change their nutrition, detox their body of these chemicals, and create healthy lifestyle habits, it's very clear to me that many people don't even understand what GMOs really are and the impacts that they can have on their health. So to start, let's unravel what GMO really means. GMO is a genetically modified organism. Notice I did not say food or natural product. I said it's a genetically modified organism whose genetic material has been altered in a lab. Typically, a scientist is taking the genes, the DNA of bacteria, insecticides, viruses, plants, animals, and even humans, and wiring those genes into the genes of plants and animals. So we're taking the genes of bacteria, viruses, insecticides, and putting it and infusing it into the genes of plants and animals under the guise that that's actually food. Now, what happens when these genes crossbreed, for lack of better ways of saying it, we create things in nature that are not actually in nature. And that is being disguised as food. So when you consume these genetically modified organisms, not food, disguised as food, hidden in your food, what happens is you're putting bacteria, viruses, and insecticides, chemicals into your body, thinking that you're actually eating real food. So this is a really big problem. Food is a science project. And now can you only imagine understanding what that all actually entails, how that could be directly related to a lot of the day-to-day health challenges that you might be experiencing and that we're really seeing on a global level. Knowing that food is not food but maybe infused with bacteria or viruses, doesn't that make sense why so many people are struggling with incredible gut health, with autoimmune problems, with reproduction issues, with neurological imbalances? So all of these things, I believe a big part of that is not only our lifestyle choices, but also the food that most people have access to. Because a lot of these GMOs, they're infused in ingredients that are hidden in food. I actually have a one sheet that shows common hidden ingredients that are actually made from genetically modified material. It's on the blog, so if you go to the blog, you can download it, no problem. I got you covered. Just start to learn how to read your ingredients and identify what these possibilities can be. And we have to do what we can to stop putting those in your body. So we, you, all of us. It's really a global health situation. Here's another thing that's really alarming about this situation. Then I'm going to dive into some solutions. A lot of the reason that GMOs were even created is because they're made to withstand greater amounts of chemicals, typically Roundup. Many of the GMO seeds are called Roundup Ready seeds, so that the plant, usually, can actually withstand greater amounts of Roundup. Now, many of us were brought up thinking that of course you put Roundup on, on crops or in soil because you want to kill the weeds. But we're now learning and identifying that the Roundup and that these chemicals are actually having a significant impact on our health. And what happens is with the Roundup Ready seed, it makes the food, which isn't really food because it's been infused with insecticides, viruses, bacteria, it has larger amounts of chemicals. So now you're not only consuming fake food, you're consuming more amounts of chemicals. And the biggest problem with all of this is that it's all naked to the eye. and it's happening underneath our noses because many and most places GMOs don't have to be labeled. So this is a really big deal, and a big part of our global health crisis and the big part of the problem with toxins and GMOs is it has to do with the fact that we can't actually see them. So when you can't see it, it's hard to have that conscious attention and awareness of understanding why you might be struggling with day-to-day things like energy, brain fog, bloating, indigestion, low immune systems, getting sick consistently, thyroid imbalances, so much more, right? I see these things over and over in my company and with my cleansers. So that is exactly why it's so important to raise your awareness around GMOs and to start making choices that can reduce and eliminate these from your diet, so that we can not only keep these out of your body, but so that we can make a conscious choice with our spending and hopefully put the companies that are behind this out of business. Wow, I said that on camera, on YouTube. Take it, bring it. So this is what I want to talk about now. What can you do about it? Because it's a really big deal, and I want you to feel good in your body and to live with the energy and vibration and the vibrance that you have that's available to you. The first thing you can do that's super easy, guys, switch to 100% organic in everything you do. The second thing is avoid anything that comes in a package. So if you're eating 100% organic and you look for the 100% organic label or the certified organic or even the non-GMO project label, you're gonna really do so much more for your body. And it might be a little bit more of a cost on the front, but you're saving yourself so much on the back end. Of that, I am certain. The second thing is, if you're not eating anything in a package, but yet you're only eating things in nature, then you're really not you're reducing your risk of taking in more GMOs because you're not using fake ingredients or anything that's been manipulated in a manufacturing facility. And the third thing that you should do and can do, and that we should all be doing, is to consistently detox your body. That's exactly why I created my 21 Cleanse program, because no matter what you do, the fact is you're going to be taking toxins and chemicals and pollutants into your body, and due to cross-pollination, you're going to be subjected to GMO ingredients, no matter how much attention you put on it. Now, you can do what you can, and in the same time, implement lifestyle strategies like doing a proven cleanse detox program. Same thing, similar, different name, slightly different practice depending on the mindset. But something like my cleanse program, how that's going to help you is this. First of all, you do everything you can to reduce what's going into you that's causing the problem. The second thing is the products. The magic is really in the formulas. So first of all, I have a liver tonic. What is the liver tonic doing? It's really helping support your liver to deal with the amount of toxins and chemicals and pollutants that go in there, including bacteria and viruses, and neutralizing those so that it goes out of your system and doesn't go into your body. That's one of the liver's main jobs. But when the liver is overloaded and inflamed and unhappy, it can't deal with that. So those spill out into the gut and the intestines, and then you're looking at things like gut imbalances, leaky gut, then you get the other bacteria overgrowth in the GI tract and a lot more. What else about the liver? It's so important. So when you take the liver formula, you're also doing what you can to boost your immune cells and also your energy. So the liver's responsible for building your immune system because it creates those healthy immune cells. And when you have a strong immune system, it can fight things that go into your body that aren't organic or that could potentially cause more harm than good. It's also going to give you energy. It's going to give you vitality. It's going to help you with your hormones to keep your hormones balanced. It's going to help your brain function at a higher level. So really having a high quality liver herbal supplement is the best thing that you can do to keep your body strong. The second thing you want to make sure that's a part of your detox is a bowel tonic, something to work on your gut. Because what happens is, thank you airplane, what happens is this the GMOs go into your GI tract, and the bacteria from the GMO crossbreeds with the healthy bacteria you have in your gut. So now you're having new strains of unhealthy, crazy bacteria living in your gut, which is allowing your gut to bring in more chemicals, which is then going to cause more leaky gut, and you have a really big problem, and things just keep getting worse and worse. So when you have a really solid, strong bowel formula that can help tackle that unhealthy bacteria, to fight the viruses, to build the inner lining of the intestinal walls, you're now supporting your gut, which is where you digest, assimilate, and eliminate all of your nutrients. So it's from start to finish. So please take a look at my 21 Cleanse program. If you have any questions, email me. I'm always here to help you. Me and my team, we always get you taken care of. I've got a group cleanse starting June 13th. You can go to 21vipcleanse.com to sign up and join us. Be so awesome to have you, and be on the lookout, because next week I'm going to talk about how GMOs got started and the health impacts that have come through some of the research that's been done, which obviously, and well, maybe not obviously, but of course, they keep the results of that research under the radar. So thank you so much for tuning in. Nikki Harden, see you next week.